I hope those bad men never touch me again.
I hope my mom comes home today.
I hope no one finds my hiding place.
I hope they don't hurt me. I hope there's something to eat.
I hope Mommy never puts those needles in my arm again.
I hope I just go to sleep and never wake up.
It breaks your heart to think that a child, a kid, a 10, 11-year-old, thinks that the only option they might have is death, and they lose any hope.
I didn't have a good childhood. Both of my parents were abusive to each other and to myself. They were both alcoholics. From 9 to 12, I was sexually assaulted by 2 different individuals. One is currently serving a 24-year sentence, and the other one, he's a family member. Nothing really came about it. One of my parents believed me and the other one didn't. I acted out in anger. The littlest stuff could just set me off.
The youth that we are trying to save are ones that are very troubled from many different backgrounds.
I grew up with my mom and my younger sister. It was just the 3 of us. I know that my mom loved me the best that she could. All we really want as humans is to be validated and to have value. She was just preoccupied with trying to maintain some type of home for us.
The things that happen to these kids don't just happen in Chicago. It's not just in Milwaukee. It's across the whole state. It's everywhere.
Before my stepdad passed away, it was pretty much just a regular old house. We all got along and whatnot. He committed suicide. Everything just turned crazy, hectic. A lot of arguments, a lot of fighting. Just not getting along at all. Didn't really know what love was.
We are a premier mental health facility that helps kids, not just boys and girls, throughout the state of Wisconsin.
It's giving hope to these kids, giving hope to these families that what they're going through now isn't forever, and that there is going to be another side to it.
And none of us can survive alone, and we all need to really work together. We all need to help change the trajectory of the lives of our youth.
House parents, really the first ones to love me.
When I first started here, I really wanted to get close to the house parents, to feel like I actually had a family.
When they grow up in an environment that they don't know anything other than abusive relationships, they've never seen someone work towards a different future.
Rawhide provided me an opportunity to succeed at a level that I didn't have at home.
You can overcome something that you didn't think you could overcome because they've seen somebody else walk with them.
These kids are so strong and they're so full of love. A lot of them in their lives have never known what it's like to be able to love safely.
They want to see you get better. They want to help you get better. And they cared about all of us a lot.
I think of another young boy who was here who was sex trafficked by his mother for 7 years of his life. He was made to do drugs in order to be exploited by men, raped by men.
This is why Rawhide exists, to help them, to help change their lives. But we don't just change their lives, we transform their lives. And we don't just transform their lives, we actually save their lives.
When we are working through addiction with a youth, where our youth needs to be under supervision because they are wanting to kill themselves. Rawhide and the people of Rawhide equal hope.
This is a legacy that Bart and Cherry have left to the state of Wisconsin. This was born out of 55 years of them dedicating themselves to this organization.
We were contacted by a wonderful couple that took in foster children about assisting them with buying some property and letting them start taking in more boys.
The values that Bart and Cherry have brought to Rawhide are still here. When you talk to Bart Jr. and his family and his grandkids, this is a generational thing.
Bart Jr. was such a good young man. Brett was a fun young man, like his older brother. We loved our children equally. They were two different personalities. Brett developed a drug problem in high school, and it just changed him completely.
He lost the battle, and it impacted the family greatly, as you would imagine it would any family.
When Bart found Brett, he had a card in his pocket that I had sent. He had read it a lot because it was a little old looking, but it was a poem and it talked about love. That was an awfully difficult time for both of us. I don't think Bart ever got over that moment.
The pain that the family had to go through is also another reason of doubling down on, we need to help these youth. We need to save their lives, and we need the community to help us because we can't do it alone.
If we don't have the funds and the money to support the youth we work with, we can't change lives, we can't save lives.
Of what this campaign really is looking for is to expand our services so we can serve more youth.
I wouldn't be where I am today without Rawhide. This place just helped me realize that I'm better than what I thought I used to be.
Hope comes through knowing that someone's there for you and that we're gonna be there for you no matter what.
We want to expand the number of boys that we can serve on this New London campus. The need is greater than the capacity we have to serve them. We want to build a new youth home honoring Bart and Cherry Starr.
You cannot possibly go to Rawhide and see what's going on there and meet these boys without having a passion for it. They felt safe and they felt loved, and that's what every child should know.
Bart was a great football player, a great humanitarian, but they're tied to Rawhide. This is their legacy.
He loved Rawhide, and he was so proud of it and so proud to be part of it.
We're unable to continue to do what we do without that funding. The next step for us, which is expanding into the other communities within Wisconsin. We want to grow, we want to serve all of Wisconsin.
Thank you for impacting me and changing my life and being there for me.
Are here because they want to be, because they're compelled to be. They believe that boys like me can become men like me.
For 55 years, we've been able to show care and love and concern and help and treatment for these youth. There's so many needs, and it's ours to help serve them. So as many people as we can come join the journey and help transform the lives of the youth of our state, one youth at a time, we can change the world.